Welcome back everyone to Skirmisher of Middle Earth, where we are now playing our Lore Master, and this time we'll be running Attack at Dawn. Now Attack at Dawn, when I was running that one, I was experimenting with various soldiers rather than varying the class I was working with, so this is the first time I can recall doing it for this show at least, with a different class other than my warden. And see how this thing starts. Now Attack at Dawn, as one of the more challenging skirmishes, not quite in line with that of, let's say, Icy Crevasse, but if you're not careful, things can get a little bit out of reach. And I am trying to see if I could stay up on this. Alright, so now I have updated my weaponry. I'm now using a level 100 second age weapon, which is good, since I'm now level 100. So that's an improvement, and I think I have... Did I remember to... Did I remember to train my soldier? I hope I remember to do that. Let's see how my soldier is right now. 40. I did not train my soldier. Oh well. This is going to be real fun, isn't it? Alright, my intention was of course to train my soldier, but I completely forgot that little detail when I was preparing for the episode, obviously. This is what I remembered back when I had the last show, is obviously not what I remembered when getting ready for this one. And I am constantly getting stunned because I'm always forgetting that stun immunity. And I am getting sick and tired of this guy pecking me with axes. Oh, come on. You know, I don't need that many people hitting me at once. Sheesh. Oh, just do that. Forget that, of course. I do have that ability. It's very important to use things you're very... When the Lore Master remembers things properly, it should never, ever, ever get stunned. So therefore that is telling me I still don't have the Lore Master quite right. Well, yeah, I'll take both of them. Sometimes I just take one side, I just clear both sides and only take the second one, so that I can get some extra encounters. But, or I should say, have a chance for all the encounters, because you get a double counterattack there. But based on the way I've started this particular run, I don't think I'm going to be going after both encounters. Or I should say, no, I'm going to go after any encounters I get. I'm not going to go for both counterattacks. And if that means missing an encounter or two because it requires second counterattack, well, sorry about that. I guess I'll just have to do it that way. And Attack at Dawn has the... Another one of these things? Has the same mob density as you will find in a Trouble Tuckbro. Got it up just in time, I see, because I'm sure that would have stunned me if I didn't get it up that time. So it has the Trouble and Tuckbro mob density, and the mobs are individually a little bit tougher here. So things can get rather rough when you run this particular skirmish, especially since there are a couple of pulls here that can get really nasty. Alright. That's why I want to avoid the double counterattack. Now, I have finished the deed on this character, which is one reason why I would do that, because if I hadn't finished the deed, then I would have to face the double counterattack. So I've obviously done it before. Alright, good. It got the shepherd down, and actually put the shepherd into a quiet state so that I can, of course, the shepherd still had the burning embers, so therefore that completely meant nothing. Try it again. Alright, good. That time the shepherd stayed quiet because I didn't avoid the burning embers. Good. Now, everything done? Good. Well, alright. That's going to wake up the shepherd, so let's might as well wake up the shepherd with a stone. Ah, now that was nice timing. Alright, and it looks like we've got that. Alright, now when there's only one counterattack, they come up from here. If there's a second one, it'll come from whichever gate you did not open up, which is why you only get one if you open up both gates. And, alright, that's going to be a little bit of troublesome. Ow! Oh, it's only a disarm. I thought it was a... stun. Should do that just in case I do get one. And... there we go. Hey, oh, that's right. It's a group hurt. I don't have too many AoEs, seeing... oh. I know what's been going wrong! Yes, of course! I don't have my bog lurker. When you're running in pet stance, forgetting your pet is throwing away half your ability. So of course, I've been really down on that. Alright. So things should be a lot better now. I was wondering why. Why was I doing so poorly there? The obvious reason. I forgot to summon my bug lurker, or whatever pet you are, since I know some people have others that they prefer. I know, for example, Mystery likes the Sabertooth, and several people like the Lynx. I like the Bog Guardian, especially in skirmishes, because in skirmishes I like having a ranged pet rather than having to deal with a melee one, because I sometimes find dealing with melee pets to be quite a pain, and that's why I switched to an archer. I used to use a protector on this character, and that was until the release of Isengard, when Thongolhad demonstrated just how bad the protector can be. So I eventually switched over to an archer. I think it was around the time I did the Thongolhad series, because I can't remember whether that was my last one with the protector or that was my first one with the... Or my first one with the... oh well. Alright, or my first one with the archer. And of course, archer is my usual one that I have on most of my characters. And I'm sure you've known that by now, based on if you've been watching this show enough. Alright. That brings up the entrance, and I haven't seen a second encounter yet, so whether that means that there is no second encounter due to my shenanigans earlier, or whether we have the Gortharog, we don't know yet. Oh yeah, now this is a relatively tough pull. And this is, well, actually it's not as bad as usual because I don't have the lieutenant this time. But when you have the lieutenant in all of them, I find this pull to be rather tough. Even though counterattacks generally give you just about the same stuff. I don't know, I just find this pull tough sometimes. But it looks like that with my Bog Guardian, it's not too much of a problem. Shows you how much of a difference it makes bringing your proper pet with you. So Lore Masters, don't forget to summon your friends. Because if you do, you could be torn apart like I was during the early parts there. I don't use that one too often, but I am still working on the deed for it, so I really should use it on occasion. Now this guy's annoying. Okay, not as annoying as a falconer, so to speak, but he can be annoying. Anyone that heals, makes you drunk. Alright, it looks like I only have one encounter today. So now let's go into there. Trying to think of the best way of handling this guy. Ah, of course. Because normally I'd want to do something that slows him down a bit. But you have to be careful on some things in this particular skirmish. Ah! I targeted the right one and then somehow I turned off the targeting I wanted. Ah, I gotta get out of here. Alright, you asked for it. There you go. The easy way. And that's Attack at Dawn, which looks like isn't all that difficult once you bring out all that you have at your disposal. Especially with a Lore Master, but it can be challenging if you forget your pet. So that was Attack at Dawn, our second in our series with the Lore Master. And next time we'll have another skirmish involving the Lore Master here at Skirmisher of Middle-earth.